Hi guys, I hope that you're very well. It's Silvana here and I am back for a new video on the Jewels and Gems YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today let's talk about our final crystal for the end of Pisces season, and that happens to be the beautiful, the one and only pink kunzite. So yes, I want to talk about pink kunzite today. It's one of those crystals that whenever I get asked, which one was the first crystal that ever caught your eye, that you ever felt attracted to? Well, would you believe the first crystal that I got my hands on before having the collection I have today, which is quite substantial, my first mineral specimen happens to be a beautiful piece of pink kunzite from Afghanistan, and that was the first one that I fell in love with, and that ignited my love and passion for gems and crystals. So today let's just talk about what is kunzite if you have never heard about it before. What is it that you guys need to know about kunzite? Of course, we will talk about the zodiac signs associated with it, the crystal side of things. As per usual, you will know by the end of this video everything there is for you guys to know about the beautiful kunzite. So let's get started. Kunzite looks like this. So you can see here, it's a very unusual gem because I'm just going to show you here. It has, you can see, a transparency. It's not completely opaque. It has a nice transparency to it. And the color, funny enough, is quite hard to describe. It's neither pink nor lilac nor lavender. It kind of fits in all those shades respectively. It would be hard to describe it just by a color, but it's absolutely beautiful and divine and has that beautiful gem look. It's really something else. You can see here how beautiful is it. I just love kunzite so much. Kunzite is so good. It's perfect for anybody that wants to find new love, for example, after a breakdown, or to bring a little bit of joy to someone who might be too scared to commit to a relationship. That would be usually what I would associate it kunzite with. It's great to release heartache, heartbreak, and it's really good for women in particular because it has a beautiful feminine energy that suits women very well. And kunzite, for those of you that are not so familiar with it, it is nicknamed the stone of emotions. And it's great for opening. Obviously, it's going to be the heart and connecting the heart to the mind and really allowing us to stimulate that healing connection, that healing and harmonious connection between the mind and the heart, and allowing you to listen to your emotions rather to listen too much to your mind, and but to allow them to connect and resonate together. And I really love as well kunzite because for me, it's not just a crystal of the heart chakra. It's also built around, its energy is all about protecting the heart. So being also receptive to unconditional love, to abundant love, And it's that makes it a great crystal for everything like self-love, humility, acceptance, compassion, self-tolerance, all those areas, and just everything related to it. I'll show you a different piece so that you guys can have a bit of an idea. Now this is a beautiful pendant here with a huge kunzite. Look at that. You can see how the color varies a lot. This one is completely opaque. Beautiful piece I have here. This one is from Afghanistan. Such a lovely color. You can see here, it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's definitely one of those crystals that would be considered high vibrational. It's, it combines not just the heart chakra, but it also will resonate a lot with those upper chakras somehow. For example, like the third eye. And that's where you can see that beautiful connection between the heart and the mind. And it has also, for me, an angelic realm association to it, because it really is, it has a bit of that connection to the upper chakras. So obviously it's going to be everything related to the intuition, to the consciousness, to yeah, that sixth sense we may have, and how our connecting to our heart can open those doors for us, you know. So definitely a great crystal for abundant love, but also abundance in general, you know. So it's going to be good luck, good fortune, transformation, obviously, you know, very much so that way. It's a great gem for, usually I would recommend it a lot to my fellow Pisces friends, of course, which is why we're talking about it today. But not only, I feel that it also resonates very well with the energy of Taurus, you know, because it really is about reminding us of that importance of yeah, listening to our heart and really connecting with the heart. And that just makes so much sense for Taurus, my Taurus friends out there. But if you happen also to be Scorpio or Leo, definitely give it a try. I would say it could suit you as well very well, because when you actually really think about it, you know, Scorpio is a sign that's very much so about going into really deep, dark places of the heart, of the mind, of the soul, all those areas. And it needs a little bit of that protection in those areas, and aligning you know, the conscious effort with the higher consciousness, but also, you know, to make sure none of those unwanted negative energies get to you while you're doing all that very deep work. So definitely a great crystal for my fellow Scorpio friends out there. And of course, as we said, Leo, because Leo is all about the self. But what's so interesting here is that yeah, it has that ability, Kunzai, to really connect obviously the emotions with, you know, the emotional body with the physical body. And that means also connecting you on all those different levels to make sure that you're all aligned, and that it all resonates on every single level, if that makes sense. And you can see, like, self-development, for me, that's what it is all about. It's about and that's what Leos need, you know, that sense of a self-realization, of balance, of abundance, you know, and manifestation, all those areas, you know. So yeah, that would be more so the meaning behind Konzad. A great crystal, if you are, for example, someone that's on a journey of doing a lot of inner child healing, age regression, if those are areas that, for example, you're trying to dive deep lately, definitely try Kunzite, because it's going to bring you a lot of gentleness and a lot of soothing energy. So that also means promoting emotional balance and that sense of softening those potential traumas and emotional pains. So you can see here that you're dealing with a crystal that's I always like to compare them sometimes between each other. And if you're to compare pink Kunzite to something like rose quartz, you can see that it's completely different. Here you are dealing with a crystal that goes really deeper into those areas, you know, deeper into the heart chakra, very much so into those areas that, for example, can be difficult to explore. And what does that mean? That means heartbreak. That means rejection. That means you know, loneliness. And if those are areas that you're at the moment trying to work on, you know, definitely try Kunzite, because it's all about you know, all those unpleasant emotions, to really help you to better understand them and somehow allow yourself to receive, which is the connection with the third eye, that intuitive guidance that might come from within you, you know, and at the same time promoting a beautiful sense of freedom from, you know, any negative emotions that could hold you back, such as anger, such as worry, anxiety, all those things and really focus on how, you know, you can better love yourself, tolerate yourself, understand yourself, but not just yourself, also people around you, because this is all interconnected, isn't it? So yeah, tolerance in general, acceptance, and that's why I love so much kunzite. It's not just beautiful, but everything that kind of resonates with it for me makes so much sense. And it's, you know, it just lifts your mood to a higher level just by even thinking about it, which I think is quite beautiful, you know, and reminding you that you are never alone, that you are always being guided, that you're always being supported by you know, a force that's bigger than yourself, you know. And yeah, that would be more so the idea. As we said, because of all that, that makes it a great crystal, as we said, for the heart chakra, wonderful, but also for the third eye, because you can see here that correlation between the heart and the mind. And the other thing I would like to say is that makes it also a great crystal for meditation, for trying to reach those states of higher consciousness. So if you're also if you meditate, definitely, if I was to give an idea of a meditation mantra or a journaling prompt that you can use, if for example one day you decide to do a beautiful ritual with the beautiful kunzite crystal and try to channel its energy, I would go for something like I am sensitive to my own hidden needs. And think about that for a second, because that's what kunzite is all about. It's about accepting that inner sensitivity you have, but take it for what it is and not criticize it or be angry at it, but rather just accepting it and see what is the beauty of its message. And just by you thinking about those, and what does that reflect you on, what thoughts, what experiences come to you while you think about those ideas, which represent so beautifully kunzite, you might be able to see what that can lead you to, and hopefully a lot of beautiful states of healing and joy, I hope. So yeah, that would be it for today's video, guys, about, I'm going to show it to you one last time, the beautiful, the one and only kunzite. Before I forget, and before someone asks me the question, because I know some of you guys might ask me, kunzite is called kunzite because it has been discovered by a gemologist that was called George Kunz. Sometimes you have to keep things simple. There's no such thing as, you know, much logic in some names. Some names you'll find it like that. It's just named after whoever discovered it. And because it's quite a recent discovery compared to other gems, it doesn't have as much of a lore or folklore behind it. But still, it remains very beautiful and powerful, and that's the most important. Well, I hope you enjoyed, guys, this video. Please let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about kunzite? Is it a gemstone that you guys have? I would love to hear from you. I would love to know if you have some kunzite, and if you don't, is it on your wish list? That would be interesting for me to see what you guys think about it. Please give this video a thumbs up. It would mean a lot, and it shows me that you're enjoying this content. And gives me an idea of what you might like to see next. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. I wish you all a beautiful day, and I will be talking to you very soon.